Hi there. I'm Michelle Clark. I'm an editor in the English group at Bedford St. Martin's. I'm really happy to introduce to you the 10th edition of A Writer's Reference. I'm really proud of this book. It's a book I'm fond of. It's a book I teach with. It's a book I developed this past year with author Nancy Summers. We're going to talk about the book and the Achieve platform. That's our new digital platform in just a moment. But I just want to say a quick thing about Bedford St. Martin's. We've been innovators for a long, long time. We're always looking for ways to better engage students. And Achieve is one of the ways we do that. I'm really happy to have Achieve and A Writer's Reference paired up for the 10th edition. The handbook has always provided the best content, and now I really feel like Achieve is the best tool for fostering and tracking writer development, and that's what we're all about in first-year writing. We'll take a quick look at some features and then take a look at Achieve as well. You can see that I'm sharing my screen. I'm actually in the platform. To take a look at the book, why don't we look at the ebook version? That will allow us to see three things that I think are really cool. I'm going to go to the ebook. You see it's organized just like the print book. If you've been using the 9th edition, this looks very familiar to you. I want us to think about engage, strengthen, and reflect. These are themes. We're going to look at 3 different features. We're going to scroll down first to section A4G. So we're going to open A, and we're going to go to A4, which is writing arguments. I teach argument. You might as well. Oops. Here we're going to scroll down to A4G, anticipating objections and countering opposing arguments. And you see that we have some traditional, handbook content here. As I scroll down, I see, a couple of paragraphs of explanation. I see a checklist, and then I see an embedded video. And these are great resources. We have 24 embedded videos within the ebook. Within Achieve, 12 are for writing topics and 12 are for citation topics. This one, again, is for counter arguments, difficult thing for some students. This allows us to differentiate instruction. Some students are fine with just traditional handbook content. For some students, a video instruction is really going to make a difference. And in Achieve, all of the embedded videos come with 3 quiz questions, so we can really test the concepts. Next, we're going to talk about strengthening research writing skills. So I'm going to go down to R3A. I'm going to scroll down to R. R3 is evaluating sources. And we're going to look at something that's difficult for all of us, but especially for some new research writers, evaluating the reliability and usefulness of sources. So Nancy Summers has worked on brand new content for this edition. We see the markers here. This is not new, currency, credibility, bias. We see another one of these embedded videos. I love these. And now a new box on how to detect false and misleading sources. So we bring students through a heuristic, ask them to look for things in the sources that they are exploring for their research project. Let's talk about reflect. I want to show you something called note to self. You maybe make notes to yourself in your real life. Now we're asking students to do them. We're going to scroll up to the A section again, A4C, and click on that. We're talking about building common ground. And you see this adorable little note to self with a question and then with some responses. And this is really the notes to self in the book echo a note to self feature in Achieve. And this encourages the kind of thinking and planning that good writers do, that experienced writers do as they move from an assignment to a draft, or from, let's say, a rough draft to a polished draft. And so that's a feature I really like. We'll take a super quick look at Achieve. If I go to my course and then course content, I see a bunch of topics here, and within these topics there are exercises, learning curves, lots of resources for you and students, model papers, and so forth. If I go to resources, I want to show you something that I really love. Writing assignments. There are 10 of them built into Achieve. These are topics that these are assignments that you're giving in your course. I know I am. Annotated bibliography, argument, research proposal, rhetorical analysis essay, which is one of my favorite things to teach. If I open up one of these, I see a prompt. And these are customizable. You can use what's here or tailor it to suit your needs and your program, whatever your program is emphasizing. Again, this one is argument. A rubric, again, that you can customize. Source check, plagiarism prevention, built right into Achieve. I love it. And then draft goals. These are areas of emphasis, anything that you want to emphasize for your particular assignment. Here for argument, we're showing reason and support. Thesis statement and logical appeals. If I click on add or edit draft goals, I can choose from a pull-down menu. I could choose organization. I could choose audience analysis, audience awareness. I could choose editing. So there are lots of different draft goals. And you see over here on the right, every assignment has built-in reflection, and we know how important reflection is to writer development and to transfer. I'm going to go back to the ebook for a moment because I want to show you a couple of screenshots that I don't have any students in my course right now, so I can't show you what it looks like to a student when they get a reviewed paper back. And again, students are doing all of the work here in Achieve. They're uploading, they're writing, and they're doing their peer review. So we're going to the preface, and we're going to look at just two things here quickly. I know this is a lot of moving around, a lot of scrolling, so thanks for bearing with me. Okay, here we are. I'm going to pop that open. You see here a student, well, you might not be able to see, but it's very small. A student has uploaded an essay, and this one's already had some peer review or some instructor review. The green means they're doing just fine. They don't have to work on that skill. Orange and yellow, they have some areas that they need some strengthening. They can see the goal on the side. The draft goal was thesis, and so maybe they need some work on thesis. The notes to self that they write right here in Achieve become a revision plan for them. So again, an emphasis on reflection. What am I doing here? What do I need to do? What's my next step? And let me show you the revision plan. I'm going to pop that open. This student has received comments on a couple of different draft goals, if you can see on the right-hand side, thesis and reason and support. And now the student has made a revision plan right from the feedback that she got, on her paper within Achieve. This student is going to visit the Writing Center, narrow the thesis, work on, the evidence that she is using in her paper, and hooray, she's going to go to office hours too. So I love the 10th edition of A Writer's Reference. I really love Achieve. Check it out. Talk to your rep. If you have any questions, I'm happy to help as well. Again, I'm Michelle Clark for Bedford St. Martin's, and I hope you have a great semester. Thanks.